Mountain House has come out swinging, dropping 3 new freeze-dried meals to their lineup. Let's check them out here in this video. New menu number 1 is Korean-inspired beef with rice and vegetables in a bulgogi sauce. Boasts 22 grams of protein. 2 servings in there, gluten-free and milk-free. It's 290 calories per serving, 580 calories for the entire meal. There's how to prepare it. And the second new menu out of the box is cheesy beef enchilada bowl with beef, rice, beans, cheese, and corn tortillas in enchilada sauce. Got 32 grams of protein. This has 2 servings per container. The whole thing is 660 calories or 330 per serving. Instructions again, all the nutrition facts there. And the third and most interesting one of the bunch is cheesy pepperoni pizza bowl. Pepperoni, cheese, and crust and savory tomato sauce. Got 28 grams for this packaging, 2 servings per container, 740 calories for this whole thing, 370 per serving. Let's get into these bad boys and see how good they are. So as you can see, Mountain House was established in 1969, but their parent company OFD Foods, Oregon Freeze Dried, was created in 1963. Their first production center was a 15,600 square foot plant. It's one of the largest freeze drying facilities in the world when it opened in 1964. The Oregon Freeze Dried Company, they started producing for the military in 1966 as the Vietnam War got hot and heavy. And the freeze-dried rations were such a success that by the next year, the company was in a multi-million-dollar contract with the U.S. Armed Forces. They also got involved with the NASA space program, beginning a long-term tradition of feeding astronauts and astronauts in training. So in 1969, the Oregon Freeze-Dried Company launched the Mountain House brand through a deal with REI to sell military-style freeze-dried meals to backpackers like you and me and other outdoors people. The rest, you might say, is history. Now, each one of these on the back has the how to prepare. Typically, each one is going to be different. This one, add 1.5 cups of boiling water or 11 fluid ounces, 325 milliliters. Stir carefully and close zipper. Wait 8 minutes. Stir again and reseal. Let stand an additional 7 minutes, and then enjoy. So let's get to doing that. So let's start off with this Korean-inspired beef. It's got a nice tear. It's got a Ziploc where you can reseal it. All of these have a do not eat me in there. Don't eat it. Let's take a look in there. Looks like some zucchini, beef, some carrots, rice, seasonings. Oh, that smells really good. Wow. Alright. So this one calls for 11 ounces of water. Stir it up nicely. Get all the way down in there. And seal it up. Next up is the cheesy beef enchilada bowl. This one calls for 12 ounces of water. Don't eat me. Oh wow, that smells freaking brilliant. These things usually take less water, but For this video, I'm just going to do it as it says. That big old seasoning ball there. That looks really good. Smells terrific. Seal that one up. And last but certainly not least, cheesy pepperoni pizza bowl. This one calls for 11 ounces. I love how easily these tear. Don't eat me. The least smelly of the bunch. All right. That one a good stir as well. All right. So it's a cheesy enchilada bowl here, 4.7 ounces or 134 grams. The pizza bowl, 5.1 ounces, 144 grams. And the Korean-inspired beef is 4.4 ounces, 126 grams. Very lightweight, easy to pack around. Now we wait. All right, so it's been about 8 minutes. We can go ahead and give this a stir. It's looking really good. Wow. And I'm glad I took my advice, because this one just says wait 9 minutes and then enjoy. So that's, I guess, gonna be our first one. But this one is another, 8 minutes, stir, and let it sit for another 7. That one's a little runny. Hopefully that thickens up over the next 7 minutes. All right. Start off by checking out this cheesy pepperoni pizza bowl. After 9 minutes, that's what it looks like. Still not a big smell in there. This is made with buttermilk biscuits. Let's just get this out. Not putting all of it out here, just about half of it. I'll give the rest to my kid because I'm not eating all this. Looks like a big pile of gloop. See what it tastes like. That's pretty good. Actually tastes like cheese pizza. Nice little pepperoni pieces in there. Just like you'd get like on a Totino's pizza. The little biscuit pieces are really nice. And it has a nice pizza sauce flavor to it. That's good. You can definitely taste the basil, oregano that's in there. And it looks like it says it does have extra virgin olive oil in there as well. Rosemary, thyme, sage. It really isn't too bad. The texture in some of it is like pretty mushy. But, you know, what do you expect? There's mozzarella cheese. Definitely nothing I would want to eat a part of it and consume later. Reheat later. And one other thing I forgot to mention, these do have a 30-year shelf life on them. But stored properly, they'll last a long, long time. Alright, so while we're waiting for the other two to be ready, I just wanted to show an example of what some of the Oregon freeze-dried, to start it off, would have produced. This is a food packet long-range patrol for the U.S. military. This one's spaghetti with meat sauce. This is made by, like I said, the Oregon freeze-dried company. This is a 1975. I just did a video on a 1977 one of these, and it was delicious. So they last a long time, like I said. And this is a Mountain House freeze-dried. This is a MCW, meal cold weather, spaghetti with meat sauce. The freeze-dried meal in here is the spaghetti made by Mountain House. So just a couple examples of what they've done for the military. Alright, cleaned up the tray for that. Let's get into these other ones here. Man, that smells like an enchilada. Probably be really good with, you know, some tortillas, some some corn tortillas. Put a little bit on here. Cheesy. See the strings of cheese. And we'll get the Korean one out as well. That one definitely could use less water. The zucchini and carrots. Long grain rice. All right. Let's check out the Korean beef. Smells really good. That's a nice savory dish. Spicy. It's got a lot of spice in it. Really good. Beef is nice and tender. I could eat a lot more of this than I could that pizza. Tastes just so much better. More down to earth. More natural tasting. Got a lot of different oils in there. It's got vegetable oil, sunflower oil, canola oil. Also has rosemary extract, corn oil with rosemary extract, toasted sesame, garlic, zucchini, carrots, onion, ginger, paprika, sea salt. Very good. This is actually really, really delicious. Alright, last, let's check out the cheesy beef enchilada bowl. Corn, rice, beans, black beans, That is really good. Tastes just like an enchilada. No ways around it. Let's see, this has got a cheese blend, Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso. Black beans, parboiled rice, tomato paste, vegetable oil, corn oil, chili powder. Really good. And that's spot on. I mean, if you're buying this because you like enchiladas, you want that flavor, you got it. It's definitely down to these two for me for best out of the new 3 of them. That's kind of be one of those mood things. What you're in the mood for at the time. Because any given moment you could be, and you're not going to go wrong with that. Same with this. The cheesy pepperoni bowl. I don't know that I would ever buy that again, to be honest with you. I'm not saying it's bad, but for, I think these are right around $12 each. Yeah, I would buy these two in bulk to have. There's a nice spice from the enchilada bowl as well, but this Korean inspired one is definitely got a little bit more kick, and it's not too much for me, and I'm not that good with spice to begin with, but I can feel it in my mouth. And this was cooled off already, and it's still good. Well, I'm going to finish this up here. It's hand in hand with these. They're so really good that I can't really pick either one. This one's definitely on the low tier of these 3. If you want one of the new ones, grab one of these, both of them. I'd grab that pizza bowl too. And it's good, but it's not on the same level as the other 2. All right, guys, I'm going to get you out of here. I appreciate you tuning in and watching. Until next time, y'all have a good one. Take it easy.